Royal Rumble season is here. WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania is here, and it obviously starts with the Rumble. And the biggest part about the Rumble is obviously the Royal Rumble match itself. And the most exciting part about the Royal Rumble match itself is the surprise entrances, the returns, the debuts, the returns again from wrestlers who haven't been with the WWE in a long time. All this stuff is exciting.
Yep.
And I think today is a perfect day to do a tier list ranking every single potential return for the Royal Rumble in 2026. For the top tier, we got the massive pop. There's only going to be one wrestler for that. We got hype, we got good, we got mid, and then C, no pop, like Roman Reigns once said to Seth Rollins when he cut a promo on him. That's the bottom tier, and that's only have one wrestler there. We might as well start it off with Brock Lesnar himself.
I would go good. Right?
Yeah.
He's not like, you're not going to put him like, you're not going to be super hyped about Brock Lesnar
right.
coming. You're not going to be like, I'm not like, personally, like Brock Lesnar hasn't like really moved the needle since he came back in 2012 for me. Like, you know,
really?
Like, you know, I mean, like, sorry, like, I don't get hyped for Brock Lesnar coming back as much as that moment, because that moment was big, right?
I think Brock Lesnar's had a few returns since COVID that have been big, like the first return at SummerSlam in 2022, and then the second return in last year's SummerSlam. We had both pretty hyped about it. I think whenever he shows up, it's kind of a big deal, but it's been a while now where he's come back over and over again.
Yeah.
I think it will be a good pop still. It's not going to be a mid pop, because people are still, I'm going to be like, oh shit, here we go. Something crazy is going to happen. Brock Lesnar probably going to put somebody through a table. It always gets a little crazy, but I don't think it's going to be as hype as it once was. So I feel like this is a good pop.
Him and
Gunther probably face off at some point in this match. I can see Gunther eliminating him too. I mean, it happened back in 2023. Him and Gunther faced off, and it didn't really lead to anything. Next up, we got Brie Bella. I feel like Brie Bella going from Brock Lesnar, who is gonna get obviously a pop. But I feel like Brie Bella, I don't know what it is. I don't hate the Bellas. Love Totally. It was a great show, by the way.
Yeah.
I just don't think Brie Bella is gonna get the same pop from me as she would from other wrestling fans. I'm just not the biggest Bella fan. I feel like there's other women's wrestlers I like 10 times better. Even wrestlers in general I like better. I feel like this is a mid pop for me.
I agree. You know what? It's not like I watched wrestling when she was around, so I can't really like it. Wouldn't. See, kind of was a factor I didn't watch. So yeah, I guess it was. I would put her mid pop as well.
I put her mid pop. I just don't think I'd care as much as I feel like other people would. LA Knight.
Yeah,
this is I feel like hype is just such a big word for him. I wouldn't put him in hype.
Yeah, I
think it is expected that he comes back at the Rumble because he got taken out the way he did.
Yes,
I do think it's to be a good hype though, a good pop though. I feel like I'll be more excited to see him than I'll see Brock Lesnar, because I feel like when he returns, the Vision's going to be in the ring, and we're going to see some like straight up him going after the Vision, and a lot of excitement from the crowd too. I think I put him above Brock Lesnar.
Yes,
AJ Lee.
I would go good.
Really?
Because like hype would be like her first debut. That's hype, right?
I feel like for this one you got to think about hype in terms of like the Rumble and her first Rumble in like 10 plus years.
That's true.
I'm putting in her in hype personally because of that, and because I think in the women's Royal Rumble, there's obviously not going to be that many like stars coming in back like there will be in the men's, right? The women's, sure, we're going to have like potential returns are huge and potential debuts are huge, but AJ Lee's going to be one of the bigger names. Everybody's going to go nuts. Everybody's excited to see her always, and I think this is probably third appearance since returning, or fourth maybe appearance, maybe fifth, something like that. But I think we haven't seen her in months.
You're right.
It'll be a big moment.
And also, I forgot to consider the fact that she's probably like LA Knight. She's probably going to go up against Becky Lynch, and that's probably going to create a storyline for WrestleMania between those two.
Exactly. So I put her hype. Yes. I probably wouldn't put her at top of hype, but this right now, obviously, she's the top dog. Next up, we got
Speaking of hype,
the Homo sapiens are out here. I don't know how excited I'd be about seeing him. I do think he'll be one of those guys in this match who would come out just like a AAA when he had the Battle Royal. He came out and just destroyed a bunch of guys and eventually got eliminated. I think he'll be there to set somebody else to look good, and he'll probably take down a bunch of wrestlers. I will put him in mid.
I agree with you.
I feel like since he doesn't really have the history like Brie Bella has, I will put him below Brie Bella. And it's been a while since we've seen Brie Bella on TV.
I agree.
We got Blake Monroe next. This would be like a surprise appearance, I guess. A surprise like,
NXT star coming up, right? I would go good.
Yeah, I feel like Blake Monroe, to me, her in-ring stuff is good, but I feel like she's more of like the entertainment side of things is more exciting for her.
Yes.
Like when she had that match with Tony Storm in AEW, that was probably her peak in terms of her pro wrestling work. I'd probably be like, I'd be put her in good, but I feel like below Brock Lesnar, right?
Yeah, I would agree. It's not like
I wouldn't say I personally have any connection towards her like I would with like LA Knight. I don't really like I don't watch NXT as much as a normal NXT fan would watch NXT, so I wouldn't put her higher than good. Brock Lesnar or LA Knight. Ethan Page. I'm excited for Ethan Page.
Personally, as a Canadian, I'm always excited.
As a Canadian who loves the representation we're getting from this legendary wrestler.
The greatest.
One of the greatest. I feel like, I would say hype, but I feel like that's a bit too...
I think so. I think good.
Top of good?
Top of...
maybe...
Yeah, between...
Right here?
Yeah.
I think I'd be excited to see him because I feel like he'd still do a lot of good, so this would be a good chance for him.
I think I'd put him above Brock Lesnar, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same.
But Brock Lesnar's also a Canadian boy, so like now...
Oh, yeah, he's Canadian. He is a Canadian farmer. He's a big-time Canadian farmer. I do think Ethan Page, though, just because he's younger, fresher, and there's a lot more to him, I feel like there's a future there for him in the WWE, obviously, and it'll be exciting just to see what he does in his first appearance on the main roster in some way. Trish Stratus. A legend.
But I'd say mid.
I feel like we've seen her so many times now that the pop isn't the same as once was.
No, it wasn't.
And I do think mid is mid probably.
Did she not return to last year's Rumble too?
I feel she returns pretty often.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the problem, and I would probably put her below Brie Bella just because Brie Bella
is like first time in a long time.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Chad Gable.
This is good.
This is good for sure because I think Chad Gable has been on TV since when? Like when he got injured like a year ago, I think now.
Yes,
it's been a while. I think Chad Gable would be pretty exciting.
But the question is, does he come back with a mask on? Or?
Does he go head to head with El Grande Americano?
That'd be a great head-to-head match.
That would be something.
I would be hyped about that.
Yeah, give us one too much. I would put him probably below Brock Lesnar.
I agree.
I think just because of those guys have bigger presence than him, and he hasn't been on TV in a minute. Paige. Now I said this would be hype. This would probably be the most hype out of anybody we've listed so far.
I would agree because what's been like 10 years since she's
and I don't think she's wrestled even in her last stint. I'm pretty sure she was like injured with a neck injury and she had to leave, and then she comes back. It would be a big moment for her because I think last time she was on TV, she might have been like a general manager on SmackDown if I remember correctly.
Okay,
I would put her probably above AJ Lee now.
I agree
because we haven't seen her once again. We haven't seen her in so long, and I think it would be huge for her to come back. And who knows what storyline they have cooking for her if she comes back. But that would be exciting just to see her back at WWE.
Yes.
And following her, I feel like is
another
hype return, another AEW wrestler, Chris Jericho. And I think I talked to you about this before, how they could actually set this return up pretty well. They could make it into like some cinematic shot where the countdown starts normally, and halfway through, maybe at 3, it transitions to Jericho slowly.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, and then Jericho's at the fucking top of the Titantron with his hands up, doing his entrance, and everybody goes nuts. I feel like this would be...
Jericho always has sick return entrances.
Always.
So I would, I would love to see that.
He has one of the best entrances too, and like everywhere he's been. AEW had a great entrance, even WWE's entrances always was great from start to finish. I feel like his pop will be huge.
I agree.
Sol Ruka, now I don't know. Sol Ruka, I feel like in ring she'd tear the thing apart. She'd be like insane. I think she'd be put on some great spots.
I would put her between Chad Gable and Blake Monroe.
I'd agree with that. No, maybe above Chad Gable.
But we haven't seen Chad Gable in the whole year, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe glazing too much.
Yeah.
I think Sol Ruka...
She's a great wrestler.
Yeah, her match against Bayley was insane.
Like that was great. But would I be more excited to see her or Chad Gable? It'd probably be Chad Gable because I want to see what's going to happen with that strike between him and El Grande.
Yeah, I feel like they got to cook something up there. Next up, we got Joe Hendry, who showed up last year too, right? I think Joe Hendry, no matter what, when he shows up in WWE, it's always a fun time.
Yes.
And his entrance is always fun.
He gets the crowd going.
Crowd always gets excited. There's always a fun spot in the match.
Yes. He does the clapping.
The clapping. There's always some exciting. I would put him in good as well.
I put him good between Brock Lesnar and Chad Gable.
I think, his entrance and everything else, his shenanigans he does are always fun to watch, no matter what. Lola Vice.
Mid?
Yeah, I think mid. I think she obviously she has to make her debut at some point in the main roster. She's been around for a long time now. I just don't I feel like I have a less connection with her than anybody else here on this list.
Do you think bottom of it?
Bottom because of the lack of connection I have. I would be like, oh, she's here.
Yes.
But I would be like, wow, I can't believe she's here. Like almost I feel like would be exciting because of the whole Homo sapien thing. Yeah. And making those jokes will be exciting. Trish Stratus, obviously a legend. Brie Bella, we haven't seen her in a long time. Lola Vice, I don't really have that connection with her as somebody who watched a few NXT matches here and there. There's no connection even when I've watched her wrestle. Ricky Saints.
Another good.
I feel like in my opinion,
You think he's hype?
No, I don't want to say hype. That's a bit. That's a lot. You got to be.
I think you'd be top of good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, top of good. I feel like above LA Knight just because I'm high on Ricky Saints too as a wrestling fan. I just like everything he does. His in-ring stuff, his gimmick, his promo work. He's just so talented. I feel like he's a future of WWE for sure. Him and Ethan Paige. Yeah. And I feel like as a face, he would get the bigger pop out of those two. I feel like good is perfect. Tiffany Stratton.
Another good pop.
I feel like maybe low hype, but I feel like good top. I feel like I've seen her on Instagram a lot, so I feel like I wouldn't be like, where's she been? I haven't seen her in so long. I would say top of good.
Top of good. You think above 6 weeks?
When's the last time she's been on TV since she lost the title? So she hasn't been on TV since Saturday night's main event, November 1st.
Okay. I would agree. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what 4 months. 3 months.
3 months. I'm kind of lowering it a little bit now. Yeah. I kind of think I'd be more hyped to see Ricky Saints still.
Yeah, I would say above LA Knight, maybe below LA Knight. I think LA Knight, I like
LA Knight. I like a lot more too.
I think Tiffany Stratton being a face kind of took her down a little notch.
Yeah,
I feel like she needs to come back and kind of be like a fucking bitch. Just like fucking treat people like shit.
Yeah,
and just be a scumbag to everybody.
I think she's a better heel than she is.
Better heel, 100%.
Better face.
She just has like the look of a heel too, right? Like she would just like be rude to people if she wanted to, because she kicks everybody's ass.
I think they did the same mistake that they did with Randy Orton back in the day when he first got his world heavyweight title. They made him a face.
Yeah,
and he isn't a face.
He's a baby. He's a heel.
He's a heel.
We can move on to the next hype wrestler, Kevin Owens. Obvious hype in my opinion. I think yours too. Just because he was putting on bangers, he was cooking at the end of the year, and we don't know when his neck injury will heal up actually. And this, if he returns, it would be massive because we don't know exactly when he's coming back.
Yes.
The fact if he returns at the Rumble, I think it would make everybody go nuts. Who knows what kind of spots they're cooking up? They could cook up a spot with Jericho and him.
Friends.
There's so much to cook up, even with like Randy Orton potentially being in the match. Who knows? Maybe
Cody Rhodes in the match. Maybe.
Yeah. Who knows what could happen? And if Kevin Owens does come back, it's big.
It's always a massive ball.
Yeah. I feel like above AJ Lee.
Yes.
And probably
above. I would put above Paige.
Yeah, because I feel like just because the way he was cooking at the end of his run was so big.
And not only that, it was. I think the fact that like we don't know when he could come back. He come back. Royal Rumble, he come back WrestleMania. Maybe he doesn't come back until later next year.
Exactly.
Right. I think that fact alone pushes it above Paige, because I think Paige, people kind of sense that she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
But with Roman, I mean Kevin Owens, you don't know. Yeah. You don't. That's a surprise. That's 100%. An actual surprise.
Yeah. We can move on to Obafemi too. Obafemi, I feel like, is another hype entrance. I feel like he's bigger than Ricky Saints. He's bigger than Ethan Paige. He's just such a monster, and I think that's what we know what's going to happen. I feel like it's not really a big surprise, but the hype behind it will be huge.
Yes.
Him facing off against a bunch of main roster guys and potentially going in there and dominating the match.
Brock Lesnar and him meeting face to face.
Meeting Brock Lesnar, meeting Gunther, meeting all the other monsters and just taking them down. I think I do agree above AJ Lee is the spot to go, because he's such a massive part of the WWE's future, and he's such a big wrestler and just like a monster among men. Not like Braun Strowman, but you know what? I'm gonna say Bianca Belair is also hype.
I agree, hype. I would put her above AJ Lee, I think.
Yeah. I'll maybe even above Obafemi, because she is kind of a big. She's a main eventer.
Right, she is a main eventer.
It's kind of like John Cena returning in 2008, but probably if she returns at 30, number 30, and she comes back the way John Cena did, I feel like it could be the women's version equivalent to that. We haven't seen her so long. We have no idea what the hell's going on.
Last time we saw her was before SummerSlam. No, before it was Evolution.
It was wasn't it the match at SummerSlam? Was she a special guest referee? One of the matches?
No, she was a special guest referee. Evolution.
Yeah. It was Jade Cargill match, right?
Yes.
I guess Naomi, I think.
Yes.
I think her return will be huge, regardless of.
I agree.
I think she has to return. I think she's been gone for so long. The return has to happen soon. Here you go. Your role model in mine. IShowSpeed.
IShowSpeed.
World Cup. I think this is he's gonna return this year.
Yes, I feel like
I'm gonna be excited if he returns.
I would be.
I'd be very excited, to be honest. I'd be more excited than most of the people in good. I'm not gonna lie.
I would put him. I feel like I would put him behind Tiffany Stratton. Or maybe above Tiffany Stratton.
I put him probably above Tiffany Stratton, just because it's so fun.
It's so funny. He's like the perfect jobber, to be honest. Yeah. Like the fact that he brings all this excitement, he just gets the crowd going.
Yeah.
He gets everybody like excited, and then he he's doing his live stream stuff. He's like he's enthusiastic about it.
He's also one of those streamers that not many people hate, like one of those big streamers that not many people hate. Obviously, a lot of streamers get hate. Like a lot of them, some of them deserve it for the shenanigans they've done. He seems like one of those guys who doesn't get that much hate. Doesn't deserve too much hate, because he's obviously grown. Like maybe he has had some stuff in the past, but I feel like recently he's been like he's done a lot of solid things and been very entertaining. One of the best streamers out there. Was great last year at the Rumble. I feel like he could have done a whole year of wrestling if he wanted to, like Logan Paul. And I feel like I'd be a bigger fan of him than Logan Paul. I think he'd be a better
wrestler than Logan Paul.
He's more athletic. He's an insane athlete as well. So I feel like him coming into the Rumble. Some people are going to be so mad that we're putting him in good. Even this excited about him.
Bro.
I'm going to get a Speed shirt. I'm going to sue you on it too. All right? I don't care. Next one is the Tribal Chief. I feel like Tribal Chief's got to be good, hyped no matter what.
Yeah, he is hyped no matter what. But where would you put him?
Damn, this is tough.
I would put him above Obafemi.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because he's hyped. He's hyped, right? But the 4 people in front of him, like those people we haven't seen in such a long time. And Roman, we just saw him at Survivor Series.
Right.
And to be honest, it was a lackluster match.
Right.
And I kind of feel like he's still hyped, but like now, like he'll come back and he'll still be able. He's gonna be trying to improve himself, like to prove that that match was like a dud.
Yeah,
like people forget about it. Like I'm still one of the best.
Right.
And I kind of feel like he's still hyped.
I think he'll have the hype. He's a main eventer.
Yes,
he's a mega star.
He's Stone Cold.
Yeah, he's a mega star. He'll come back with the biggest pop in the world, regardless of when he comes back. I think the Rumble is a spot he's going to come back. It makes the most sense now. I don't think bringing him back before even makes sense, but based on how hyped the Rumble is, regardless of like who
does he even need to come back before the Rumble? Like,
he should though. I think that's the spot to come back. Like it's.
I know, but does he
before
the Rumble?
The Royal Rumble. The excitement of the Royal Rumble is this right here. What we're talking about the surprise entrances, the people that you don't know who are coming back, the guys you think are coming back, and then the call ups. And those guys who have a chance to.
It only works if you're gonna use it. Sorry to cut you off there. It only works like if you're gonna use it like someone like Jacob Patu.
Bro, you gonna cut me off and
sorry.
go huh?
Sorry, I blanked his name there. It's gonna only work like for like someone like Jacob Patu to come back and get Drew McIntyre. Yeah, that's the only way it works, right? Like it doesn't work if it's just Roman Reigns comes in and he interferes in that match, and they'd be like, what a waste of interference, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like it's better for him to come back
at the Rumble. Before we go to our final rankings, we got a surprise entrance. Seth freaking Rollins showed up. We didn't even realize this guy was around.
Yes.
So we thought his shoulder was done for the year. He showed up. I feel like he's gonna be hype.
He's always hype.
Seth Rollins is Seth Rollins, just like Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. A main event, a mega, not really a mega star like Roman Reigns, but still an exciting guy to see.
He's been around. He's been on Netflix for football. You know, he's out there in the media right now. He might have more pop now. He might be.
I feel like it could be a big moment. Him and Braun Breaker potentially facing off.
Him and Roman Reigns facing off.
Yeah, there could be a lot cooking here. I think he's maybe maybe above Roman Reigns. Below Roman Reigns or that's tough.
Above Roman Reigns.
Above because his return from injury.
Because we're not 100% sure he's coming back.
Yeah, we don't know if he's coming back. Roman Reigns, we're pretty confident he'll be back by the Rumble. Seth Rollins, there's a chance he might not even be back until after WrestleMania.
Yes.
If he shows up at the Rumble, it'll be an exciting time. It'll catch a lot of people off guard.
Yes.
Caught us off guard, to be honest. We didn't even have him included in the list.
We didn't.
He surprised us. He showed up last second and said, I'm in this match, maybe, potentially. Well, let's just wrap this up. Let's go with their massive pop. I feel like Jericho belongs there.
Yes.
Right? Because I think him and Kevin Owens are probably one AB. Jericho just has a history of being a top dog, being a WWE legend, Hall of Fame, future Hall of Famer. He's also hasn't been around for 10 years, almost closing into 10 years.
The first undisputed champion.
Yeah. A lot of history. Last wrestler
from the Attitude Era probably left over.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right. No pop. I feel like Lola Vice is the one that makes the most sense because there's no history there for us. You want to
put Brie Bella the way you're putting her down.
Brie Bella, yeah. I'm not gonna be excited when Brie mode hits. I was never excited before. I'm more of a Nikki Bella type of guy, to be honest, than a Brie Bella type of guy. But I do think Lola Vice is the person that I won't really care for if she shows up. No offense to Lola Vice. There's just nothing there. I've never really watched her on NXT. Never really watched her even when she's doing MMA. So I don't really have any history with her. So I think I would have no pop with her.
I agree.
Well, that does it for this video. Let us know who you have as the biggest pop and the worst pop, I should say. See no pop, as Tribal Chief once said. Leave in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.